everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do like a first impression video of a new skincare products that I've got from, I have no idea, what is this? Dr. Morita. Ta-da! They delivered this to my new home, as you can see. Yeah, it's a little bit echoey, but just ignore that because there's really nothing that helps me to absorb my voice. Maybe I would get like I guess I'll figure it out. I will have to film this video first, then only I'll know what to do next. But yeah, as you can tell, the background is completely different. I have no idea how my background is gonna be like for the next few days or the next few videos basically. But the great part about this place is that one is I absolutely love it. Secondly, I have like a really huge window. I have a view. I have natural lighting. I think it's getting a little bit dark right now, if I'm not mistaken, but it's okay. I hope the sun doesn't set too fast because I have to film this in the evening because we still have a lot of construction going on around because this building is relatively new. Yeah, I can't really film during the afternoon. So anyway, also ignore my wet hair because I just showered. I had my first like gym session or just basically walking because I cannot run or cannot do anything too strenuous because I just did my last leg. And yes, this is almost a week. Tomorrow will be a week. I have a follow-up tomorrow. I can't swim, I can't do a lot of activities until for at least a month. The eyes still need to stabilize. I don't know, the power for me fluctuates quite badly and I still have this issue where I cannot see far. It doesn't make sense to me. Other people, right, on the next day itself can already see 20/20. I don't understand, but thankfully, like all the closer by one, I still can actually see and I can actually work. So that's the good part. I'm already diverting. If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments. I can actually do like a video, separate video that specifically talk about LASIK or even just a blog post. But yeah, anyway, let's just go back into the star of the video, which is this one. I've never heard of this brand before, but I think it's newly launched in Malaysia. Oh, it's in partnership with Guardian, so which means that I believe you can only find Dr. Morita in Guardian, and Dr. Morita is actually from Taiwan. Previously, I believe they only have a lot of like masks, facial masks, Dr. Morita, but this time around they actually came up with like new foaming cleanser basically. So I've not washed my face, I've only just like wiped my face with water, but later on I'll bring you guys to my toilet to kind of do that cleanser kind of thing because I do need to wash my face. 7 new masks, facial masks within their new range, but they only sent me 3 masks. So these are the 3 new masks that I got. Thankfully, they are smart enough to just send me all the moisturizing one because all the other masks, they do have one that's whitening, revitalizing, or even like antioxidant and stuff like that, or even like for oily skin type one. Yeah, so they gave me all the moisturizing kind of mask that they have. One is the hyaluronic acid and sake yeast essence. This is moisturizing facial mask. Hyaluronic acid and the sake yeast is actually imported from Japan, and each box, right, has 5 pieces in them. I'm not quite sure how much it is, but I'll go and check out the Guardian website and stuff like that. You know, I'll link everything in the description box below as usual. The second mask that I got is the Loofah and Amino Acid Moisturizing Facial Mask. Loofah, I have no idea what is Loofah. It looks like a fruit or even a vegetable. It has aloe vera and also licorice extract. 11 types of Japanese amino acids, ceramide, baby, NMF. What is that? Macro and micro hyaluronic acid. Sounds good. I feel like all these are like very Japanese, but they're from Taiwan. And the last mask that I got is the eggshell membrane and sake yeast essence moisturizing facial mask. So it has hyaluronic acid, amino acid, and it has collagen in them. I think it's getting a little bit darker. Maybe I'll just brighten it up a little bit. Okay, much better. Problem with using natural light is that I gotta constantly fix the lighting situation, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes in the future. And also they sent me one facial cleanser, foam cleanser actually. This is the Dr. Morita Tea Tree Acne Foaming Whip. Why did they send me an acne product? They should have sent me the Dr. Morita Hyaluronic Acid Foaming Whip rather than the tea tree acne one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to try this out anyway. It has tea tree extract and licorice extract. Antibacterial functions, helps to reduce excess oil and dirt, effectively soothing skin. Okay, great. So this is suitable for sensitive and acne prone skin. Okay, so if you have sensitive skin, I guess this is suitable for you, but I hope it doesn't over dry my skin. I really hope, but I don't know. We're gonna try this out together, okay? Oh my gosh, the lighting is really just messing me up. I constantly have to adjust the lighting, good lord. I think the one that really intrigued me is the loofah thingy. I have no idea what that is. I guess I have to go and Google it out later. Ingredients wise, it seems fine. There's really not much of, like there's no, oh wait, there is paraben. There is actually paraben in here, so if you're paraben sensitive, you might not want to try this out because it is actually pretty high in the ingredients list. They have methyl paraben in them and they also have fragrance in them, so you might want to be a little bit aware of that if you are sensitive to any of these things. I believe this one also have paraben in them, so just be aware if you are paraben sensitive. Plant extract. Okay, so loofah is a plant. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is how it looks like, exactly how it looks like from the box. The only thing is that behind here, it's a lot of Mandarin, and I think it's a little bit of that old school kind of writing, so really wish is that they have English behind here so that if I were to give out to my friends, it would be easy for them to be able to just read the instructions or even just how to use and stuff like that. I'm gonna go into my toilet first and then we'll come back and open this up. Alright? Unfortunately, this is like the best that I can do because there's no place I can put my camera and there's really no place that I can like do nicely. Anyway, just ignore this. They say to pump it out on your wet hands. I'm just gonna roughly wet my face also. Just gonna pull it out. Oh wait, I think I tighten it. There's a way to like, oh, you turn to your left, it's pretty much like tightening it, but if you turn to your right, it's like opening up the pump. So that is pretty cool. I have not seen this kind of feature on a pump yet, so this is my first time. Ooh. Oh my gosh, wow! Okay. It definitely smells like tea tree oil. I wouldn't say super strong, but it's very prominent. Time to rinse. So I kind of wipe my face really because I cannot get water into my eyes. Let's go back to the main camera. Oh my gosh, guys, I am actually quite surprised of the result. I thought it's gonna be like super dry because, you know, tea tree and always thinking of like anti-acne kind of products. Usually you always think about, oh, their cleanser show very dry one. For dry skin people, okay, not for oily skin people. It's pretty surprising. I mean, when I first pump out, it's very like foamy, obviously, because it's the whip, right? And it feels very nice. I love foaming facial wash. Although I know like the ones that really foam a lot is usually not very good for the skin. But this one is actually pretty surprising. Like you pump it out, it's very velvety smooth. It doesn't feel drying, but then I was thinking, you know what, maybe it's just a foam. And then after that, once I cleanse it, it feels actually quite moisturizing. Like it doesn't feel drying at all. I feel clean, that's one thing, but I don't feel dry. It's amazing for a tea tree cleanser. That is like I've never tried it before. I've never had a tea tree cleanser that is something like that doesn't dry out the skin. It feels clean, but feels still pretty okay. Like I'm okay with this. Like, I can get away with this. I don't feel like it's stripped off every single thing. It feels really nice. I actually quite like this foaming cleanser. This is weird. Thoroughly surprised by this. So I mean, even if you're like dry skin or you want to try something with tea tree extract in them, probably this could be for you. I really like this. I wouldn't say like it scrub your face or anything. It doesn't. It just feels like it cleans your face pretty well, and yeah, it's not harsh on the face at all, so that's interesting. Okay, so next up we're gonna try this one out. This one, as I mentioned, this is the Loofah and Amino Acid Moisturizing Facial Mask. Let's open this up. It's very juicy. The essence is very watery. Most basic mask that you can ever get, which is you take out this one. I gotta be very careful because I cannot get anything into my eye. Eye hole is actually pretty small. It's not the jelly type that I'm used to, that I usually prefer, but it's not bad. Pretty refreshing, but it's not the very strong scented kind of mask. It just smells a light hint of refreshingness scent in there. Yeah, if you want it to fit better, you can actually cut around here. So this is definitely the type of mask where you just don't want to talk, okay? You just want to lie down and chill because it will slide out because of the consistency of the essence itself that is so watery. And also the mask sheet itself is actually pretty thin. It's a thin kind of mask sheet, thin kind of cotton mask sheet, and it feels like it might slip down if I continue on talking. Okay, so that is the mask. I guess I will see you guys in most probably 15 minutes time because it feels like it may not dry off so quickly within 10 minutes time. Whew, I'm back. Okay, so this is definitely way more than 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, you didn't even have enough time for it to like dry out a little bit because after like 15 minutes, I realized that it was still soaking wet. So this is pretty much like almost 40 minutes now, and then now only I can actually really start to feel it like tightening up a little bit, so which means that it's slowly drying out. Feel free to leave it on longer if you want to, but just make sure that it's not fully 100% dry because I don't know, apparently there's this like rule they say that if mask sheet, you should actually remove it when just starting to like dry up. So that's like the best time to remove it apparently, so that your skin doesn't like overly dry out or something like that. I don't know, or the mask sheet doesn't like take out moisture from your skin. Apparently that's like that rule, but I don't know if it's real or not. Right now it's probably like the perfect timing because it's still a little bit wet, like damp to the touch, but it's not like super soaking wet. So I'm gonna remove it right now. Okay, you can hear Dexter at the background talking because he's already started streaming, and clearly you can tell right now that I am using artificial light already because it is already nighttime. It's about like almost 8 p.m. already right now. Definitely still a lot of juice left on the face, so you're gonna massage it all in. It's taking me a long while for me to really pat everything in. It's definitely a very, very moisturizing kind of mask. It feels very, very moisturizing on the face, but it doesn't feel sticky at all, so that's great. I think this would be actually a pretty good mask for you to use in the morning as well because it's not overly sticky. So usually the type of mask that I feel that is better just only for the nighttime is the type that after you massage it all in already, right, and then you start touching your face, it feels sticky on the skin. That's the type that you want to use it only at night. But this one, it doesn't feel sticky at all. Like you can feel it's super like hydrated. Your skin is super hydrated. But when you touch your face like this, your hand doesn't stick onto your face basically. So which means that I would like to assume that this is actually a really nice mask even if you want like a really good hydrating boost for your face before you go out of the house. It doesn't feel too thick on the surface of the skin, which like some other masks actually will do, but this one, it doesn't feel like it has too thick of a layer on the face. So even if you layer up your like foundation, primer, and blusher and stuff like that, you probably won't feel too cakey. Like it will not look too much on the surface layer of the skin. So yeah, this is probably a good mask that you can use for the daytime as well. Day and night, it's a great mask. I would like to think so. My skin is hydrated, but it's not overly like glowy like usually after I use other masks. It's crazy overly like glowy type of after effect. That's because of that freaking thick layer that usually they leave on the surface of the skin after, you know, trying to pat it in and stuff like that. But this one doesn't. It's almost semi-velvety, semi-matte-ish type of moisturizing kind of mask. So this is great. This is a very different type of mask. So if you want a like moisturizing, hydrating type of mask for you to use during the daytime before you put on your makeup, this is probably good, but you need to have like at least 30 minutes to apply this mask on. So if you have that time, feel free to use this. Or if you just want something like moisturizing and hydrating but without that super thick layer on the face after you remove it, then this is probably a good mask for you to use as well, because it is definitely not like heavy on the face at all. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's pretty much it for this first impression. Do check out the description box for whatever information that you're looking for. I'll link the links in the description box. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, Thanks so much, Dr. Morita, for sending me these products. I actually really kind of do like your skincare products, and I think I'll definitely find very good use out of these products. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!